Zimbabwe is home to a number of world-renowned stone sculptures. Their success has inspired others to take up the trade, and through it, thousands of families have been supported. Despite a proliferation of sculptors, mainly driven by high unemployment, the industry is still providing a livelihood to many who are exploring other opportunities in the trade. CCTV's Fari Mwakutuya brings us this installment of our Labour in Africa series.
The lack of jobs has necessitated many to be creative in order to make a living. Scenes of bustling activity, such as what is happening at this cooperative craft center in Mbare, Harare's oldest high-density suburb, are common. After being inspired by his uncle, a former stone sculptor 16 years ago, Amos Mpando abandoned any ambitions of formal employment, took up the trade, and has never looked back.
I have never worked in formal employment. I have never received a payslip. This work sustains me for now. I am happy with it. I have a wife and one child, and I am able to take care of them from the living I make from selling these sculptures.
Having started in the more conventional stone sculpture, Amos and others have made the transition to metal sculpture, which was a move to exploit an opportunity in the market.
I started doing stone sculptures, but I realized that tourists, who are our biggest customers, want things that weigh less and that are easy to transport.
The inputs for their trade and craft are readily available.
We use scrap metal. For instance, we can buy old cars and cut them up and use the metal. We also go to scrapyards in the neighborhood to buy old metallic things that no one wants to use anymore.
After toiling in the workshop, the finished product, mainly animal sculptures, are brought to the market where there is stiff competition to sell their wares. Markets like these have sprouted across the city. Tourists are the primary targets for the sculptures. However, demand from locals is also going up, which signals a boon for Amos and others working the metal. What some have considered scrap and confined to the rubbish heap becomes a critical raw material for this scrap metal sculpture industry, which is growing in popularity as more Zimbabweans hope to convert their creativity into dollars from it. Fari Mwakutuya, CCTV, Harare, Zimbabwe.